So, you sign up to this whole gym and self-development thing to improve your life and make friends. But you ended up getting lonely and isolated instead, and I did too as well. This is the this is literally the moment most guys actually quit, and you might be considering that too. And I'm telling you, I was considering that many times, and I'm here to help you through that in this video. Chances are you're lifting already, and you clicked on the video because you're feeling lonely. Like I said, me too. In this video, we will discuss why that happens and how you can power through this stage and come out on the other side. Because when I traveled overseas, I was on the other side. Simply because I was in an environment where I was around other people who were in my similar situation, who were trying to get jacked. So it was super easy for me to meet people. But chances are, it's currently hard for you. And we're going to talk about that. If you don't know my story or my name, I'm Tylan, and my mission in my life right now is to just develop my attractiveness, my physique, build myself a healthy physique, whatnot, so that I can do professional modeling photo shoots later on this year. And in this channel, I help guys become a better looking and more attractive man so that they can become more successful in life and relationships. That's what I do in this channel, and I do it in a specific, healthy way, natural way, guys. Anyway, the lonely chapter is specifically where guys completely fall off and go back to their old ways. Sometimes even hating the fact that they tried to improve their lives in the first place. The same thing happens on self-improvement or deciding to build a business or whatever big identity change that you're making, whether it's losing weight or, whatever it is. Suddenly you're improving your life, but you feel so lonely and miserable, it doesn't even feel like an improvement. Have you noticed this? Your old friends start, putting distance away from you. They stop talking to you so much, but you're not really making new friends and you start to feel lonely, and it's this negative feedback loop. Felt that before, man. That lonely feeling is enough to get us to quit our grind and get back out into the world, to our old friends, to our old ways, playing video games again, joining Discord calls again, and not going out again. But why do we feel lonely in the first place? What the fuck actually happens? Why is it that when we start to make some positive big change in our life, things go shit first? Or things go shit within a few weeks or months? Before you get the good results you want, there is always a delay. Kind of like lag in a game. You ever play like Call of Duty back in the old days and it would say migrating host? In I think Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, it would say migrating host because there was used to be one host who would host the server. And the guy's internet would be like dog shit. You'd be in like America and the host would be like Chinese. And it's like dog shit internet. That's what happens with results, man. Two things are happening here. And I need you to pay attention. Because this doesn't only apply to getting jacked. That's the important thing. This whole phenomena of like changing your life and then feeling so fucking lonely occurs whenever you try to level up beyond your current existence. Very important. I'm going to try to explain this very easily so you can avoid it. Firstly, you are essentially sacrificing your old identity for a new one every single time you hit the gym, eat clean, and rest. Every time you follow this protocol of improving your looks and becoming a better looking man and improving your life or developing yourself, you are essentially killing your old self and giving birth to a new self. Why is this a problem? We'll talk about that. Secondly, the second thing that's happening, you are changing while the people you know aren't. Suddenly, you stop relating to them. You stop having things in common. Maybe even start despising them because they're not changing. Guess what? They despise you because you are changing. So you not only despise them for not changing, but they are despising you because you are changing. See how this works? Not only do other people become threatened when you try and become better than them too, but also your old identity, which believe me is alive and living and is also threatened. And that's what I mean. So the two things that are happening is your old identity is being threatened, but also the old people, your family, friends, your brothers, your sisters, whatever, your friends, your cousins, they are also getting threatened because they're not willing to improve. So you're essentially killing your old connections to create new relationships, new identities. Guys, people love to live and exist in their own reality, which is completely made up. Guess what? Your reality is made up too. So is mine. Simply. When you begin to improve, you are essentially invalidating their reality and all the excuses and reasons why they cannot get jacked like you. That is where the hatred comes from. But so do you. You now exist in a new reality where getting jacked is possible, maybe even easy for you, maybe even a responsibility for you. You feel like every man should get jacked. So you're thinking, all these people do is just make excuses. They're lazy. Getting jacked is easy. I can't believe people are fat. I don't like fat people. And so you begin resenting them because they bring you down and not up. The good part is, soon, when you get past the identity stage, you'll start attracting the new level of people, conversations, and opportunities into your own life. Soon. You are currently in the transition period from your old identity and into your new identity. But you're not fully there just yet. Once your new identity completely shifts, you begin feeling more natural in who you are and in your reality, which is when people become attracted to you. That is exactly why we are feeling lonely right now, simply because we're in the transition period. We're in that middle period where our old identity and the old people in our own lives are still somewhat significant and or are gripping to stay alive and relevant. And at the same time, your new life, your new identity is getting closer. You're getting attention and attraction from higher level or new people, but you're still in that middle section. You're not one way fully in, you're not fully out. That's why we feel lonely. You start making friends with other jack dudes. Even the girls you start to attract are all into exercising and healthier living. You begin turning heads and people start noticing you. People won't notice you until you notice yourself first. That is a universal law. And again, how this works is you are in the middle transition stage. You're not fully into this identity of I'm attractive, I'm lean, and I'm, this. But you're also not onto the fully identity of like, oh, I just play video games, I'm lazy, I'm this. You're in the middle, okay? And what's happening here is you're not noticing your qualities, your blessings, your attractive features, your characteristics. You're not noticing them fully. And because you don't notice them, other people don't. That's what's happening. You're in the middle ground. When you're at the worst extreme and you notice it, people notice it too, bro. But right now, we're getting to the new extreme, the new identity, the new person, and you just don't notice it yet. That's all. You don't feel it yet. You don't walk through like you own it yet. I'm still getting there as well. I'm working on it day by day. This is something you work on for life. But people won't notice you until you notice yourself first, and that's what we want. The point is for me to tell you, boys, is to stay patient, stay hungry, and keep showing up no matter how lonely it is. You think it's easy for me to say that? I started YouTube in 2021. It's 2026 and I haven't been successful yet. Boys, that's 5 years of trying to become a YouTuber and find freedom and quit my job. You don't know how fucking bad I want it. And I've been failing year after fucking year. So trust me, when I'm telling you stay patient, stay hungry, and keep showing up, no matter how fucking lonely it is, I've been lonely for 5 years, bro. I haven't had sex in a year or two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, that's a lie. I had sex 2 months ago. But still, it's not very often. I barely have friends. But it's that lonely period that we need to show up consistently through, where eventually a few months down the line of repeatedly doing the actions of who we want to become, there will come a time where you've completely shifted into this new person. And one day you fucking wake up, you walk through the streets, and it's all clicked for you. Everything is natural. That's what I want for you. If you need help with that one-on-one, go to the top link in the description right now and apply to work with me. If this video resonated with you, man, let's work together because you're lonely. And so if I'm able to keep you accountable, even on your worst days, we are going to make so much fucking progress together. And I will probably prevent you from quitting and wasting 2, 3, 4 years more of your precious life. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm serious about this. And if you're serious about getting to the next level of your life in terms of your physique, your body, your looks, and therefore your dating and social life, apply, man. Apply to that link in the top and let's work on this. If not, I make free videos all the time for you. So much love, man. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.